got a story for y'all today. It's about a time when life was simpler. Time didn't seem to move so fast. See, when I was a kid, I used to like to listen to the TV. It would soothe me when I was feeling stressed. I listened to some tunes like Arthur, Dragon Tales, Teletubbies, and then there was a show that really moved me inside. It was Cyber Chase. I felt something different when I heard their voices come on. I would listen to them talk. I would love the math they did because they were so smart, and I loved it as a kid. And I loved it because it used to come on right at 9 o'clock, and I was so happy because my bedtime was 9:30, and one of the episodes would take about 15 minutes long, so I'd watch them both right before I went to bed. That was my favorite thing to do. I did it every night, at least for a year. And then March came along and times were changing. The wind began to blow and things were different than they were before, and I started to realize something about the television network. See, the television network has to create a new agenda. Every year they create new shows to mentor the children of the age. And honestly, sometimes they get dumber, so I think that's really a waste of their time slots, but that's another story. See, what happened was, to add another show like Fetch with Rough Ruffman, I don't even know, they had to move Cyber Chase to a new time. They didn't move it earlier, they moved it later. They started on 9:30 and I had to go to sleep. I couldn't even watch Cyber Chase before I went to bed at night. I was never even allowed to do it because I had to be to bed on time. And my mom would always catch me trying to stay up just a little later. And she'd say, "No son, you go to bed. I need to watch that stuff." I'm like, "Mom, Cyber Chase was my life for this entire year and they're taking that away."
And I
don't even know how to deal with the emotions I was feeling. I was hurt inside. I wanted PBS. I was sick and tired of their lies. Because every March they'd come around with a new list of shows and a new schedule they would play on. And I didn't like that much because it was always different than the year before. They'd put other shows later, put all the other ones earlier. I mean, who puts a kid's TV show at the middle of the freaking night? Like, they used to have Zaboomafoo on in the middle of the night, and I literally couldn't even listen. And I love that show, so when I got into high school and I was allowed to stay up later, yeah, I did what you think I did. I stayed up late watching Zaboomafoo, and I didn't even care. I love Zaboomafoo. It was real for me when I was going through the hard struggle with PBS. Was that my favorite thing to watch, and they kept changing everything on me. I finally get used to the way life was, and then all of a sudden everything get taken away. I was working so hard just trying to get through each and every day. I remember for a while, a whole month or so, I had this play schedule I would use. I'd watch Word Girl, then Arthur, and I think then it came on to like the Blues Clues. I used to love that because it's one of my favorite TV shows all in one. And then they added a favorite one called Electric Company. I would watch all those shows all the time. I would continue to work, I would continue to rhyme. I would continue to love them.
Love them.
Then they got taken away and changed. Time and the rhymes were rewinded and refined for better shows like Super Wide, which was a bunch of dumb preschoolers smiling and learning how to spell words like fly, and it wasn't super fly.
They weren't super fly.
But I remember one night I felt the joy in my heart because my mom let me stay up late to watch Cyber Chase. It was like a work of art. She allowed me staying up because we had friends over to visit, and so they let me stay up longer just so I could hang with them. So we watched Cyber Chase and I enjoyed it thoroughly. And I was super excited. I was filled with joy and glee.
He was filled with glee. Until
PBS stopped making Cyber Chase. They started playing reruns. Play new episodes. I no longer had anywhere to go. I'd seen them all before. Now I was back in the pit of despair that once left me there. I was sick and tired of trying. I was sick and tired of caring. I cared so much about these characters in some TV show, and I wanted them to succeed, but the TV people wanted them to die.
They wanted them to die.
Mr. PBS man, wherever you are, wherever in the world you are, you killed my favorite show and you will pay.
You killed his favorite show, and you will
I
pay.
can't go on anymore.
He can't go on no more.
It's
Look
got
what
me in
you've
therapy
done.
now.
He's in therapy.
I'm literally in therapy because I don't know what to do.
Oh.
You ruined my childhood.
You ruined his childhood. A rough childhood.
You destroyed me.
You destroyed him. Now what is he gonna do? Oh, oh, oh.
Curse the day you were born.
Yo, dude, chill out, bro. This is a clean album. Let's chill, alright?
Yeah, you right.